Hello Halo fans, here we are, year number 2 is in the books, and I think we can all say that it was infinitely better than the first one. I'll see myself out. Thanks for watching. Yeah, bye. No, but seriously, I mean, in January, the start of the year, we were still in Season 2. After a whole year, 2 seasons. And we didn't have Forge, it was in beta. The Forge beta was November 8th, and then I think the official Forge release date, you know, the version they were happy with, was January 2nd. So, you know, that's how we started the year. And then in March 7th, we had Season 3, which 343 claimed, and I think rightly so. They were correct in this. They said it would be the beginning of true seasonality. Season 3 brought us the Bandit Rifle, which is now one of the most used weapons in the game and is the primary weapon for many modes. The Shroud Screen, the 2 narrative events, we got Escalation Slayer, obviously the Battle Pass and customization with the 2 cores. We got Chasm, Cliffhanger and Oasis in terms of maps as well. I think we started to see the inclusion of some Forge maps in matchmaking too. Not too long after, in June, we got Season 4, which doesn't feel like that long ago, but it was literally 6 months ago now, which was Infection. Obviously we got Infection, the game mode. We also got the new equipment, which was the Threat Sensor and the Quantum Translocator. We got Forest, the new arena map, and Scar, the new big team map. Some big Forge updates which led to Forge maps being included in matchmaking a lot more, with things like Tenrai events, and we had the career rank, which was finally added to the game as well. And then a little bit longer, but only by 30 days, in October we got Season 5, which is the current season. We got Forbidden, the new arena map, Extraction, new game mode, Prism, new arena map, the hero rank reward of the Master Chief armor from the campaign, obviously new battle pass and customization, in which we saw a big leap forwards, I think, with the flood customization in there. Battle Pass XP was given in custom games and the Forge AI toolkit, so people could finally place down campaign AI in Forge, which has led to many experiences, whether it's firefight maps, custom campaign missions, training simulation things, recreation of moments from trailers. All sorts of things have been done with the campaign AI. The Bandit Evo was added, cross-core helmets, some more Forge canvases and 200 banished objects for Forge. We got the repair field equipment, new operations, Combined Arms and Winter Contingency 3, which is ongoing now, and then obviously Firefight King of the Hill was finally added. Now some people might look at this and think only 3 seasons. Realistically there should be 4, you know, there's 4 seasons in a year, so you would expect 4 seasons, 1 every 3 months, to tie in with that. But it's a hell of a lot better than what we got in the first year. Overall, I don't think we can really complain anymore. Halo Infinite is now a complete game. I think it has been for the past few months. And you know, this is the state that we all kind of wanted the game to launch in, and it's showing because people are coming back. The player base has pretty much doubled from where it was at in Season 4. And hopefully it just continues to grow. It will never reach the, you know, the highs that it had at the game's launch, but Halo Infinite can very well sit as a medium-sized game that has somewhere between 50 and 100,000 concurrent players on average, which is nothing to smirk at. One more big push could see Halo competing with the likes of Destiny 2, DayZ, Battlefield 5, Dead by Daylight, Payday 2, Rainbow Six Siege, and many more games. So hopefully in 2024 we see true seasonality, 4 seasons per year, and hopefully the new networking stuff they've been working on is rolled out across the game, because it seems like the majority of people prefer those changes. These things should make maybe 10 to 20,000 more people boot up Halo Infinite once again and become fans again, which would mean Halo Infinite would be competing against the games that I just mentioned, which is, again, nothing to smirk at. Personally, in 2024, I would like to see more game modes that have higher replayability value added. Things such as Griffball and Ricochet, or any of the modes that used to exist in the Action Sack playlist, hell, just even an Action Sack playlist in general. Obviously what we have now is fine, but playing standard deathmatch or hill-based or capture the flag style game modes does get boring after a while. However, those fun arcadey style modes, you can play those for hours without getting bored. They're an entire minigame within Halo Infinite itself, and I think 343 should really be pushing for more stuff like that. I remember playing hours of Ricochet in Halo 4, Griffball in Halo 3 and Reach, things like Super Halo Slide, Paintball, Hot Pursuit, all the racetracks, Rocket Hog Race. So I think things like that should be a high priority, and then also obviously more things to become cross-core. And finally, hopefully we get standard firefight soon, because although we do have firefight, the King of the Hill thing is kind of a weird gimmick and doesn't make much sense. It kills all the hype when it's a best of 5 and you win the first 3 rounds and you've realised you've won the game and you don't really need to do anything for the remaining 10 minutes. On the flip side, it also doesn't make sense that you can win 4 rounds in a row, but then if your whole team dies in the final 10 seconds of the game, the enemy team wins the entire match, even though you completely blew them out of the water for the previous 17 minutes. So, King of the Hill, good introduction to Firefight and to kind of test the waters, but we really do need that standard survival Firefight added back. Other than that, there's not much else I can think of right now. I mean, some extra game modes that are returning from previous games would be nice, like maybe a assault, bomb style mode, maybe something like Headhunter from Halo Reach. You know, just bring back some of those game modes that we haven't seen for a while. And then just keep up with everything they have been doing. You know, more maps, 2 or 3 maps every season, a couple game modes every season, the new cosmetics, new battle pass, etc, etc. And of course, bug fixes. That's my list and how I feel about Halo Infinite right now and, you know, the year as a whole. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm sure there are going to be some very divisive opinions. Some people saying that Halo Infinite has been great this year. Some people saying they're not happy because it's still not up to par and, you know, isn't on a level that some other games have. But personally, as I said, I think we've had a good run this year because the reality is Microsoft and 343 could have just sacked it off and said Halo Infinite hasn't succeeded, let's focus on something else and just abandon it. But they stuck with it, they improved, you know, they've delivered on their promises for the past few months, and you know, commend them for that. So yeah, that's it for me. Again, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hello, it's me again. Before you go, I'm just going to plug my video game called Cross Planet, which is a third-person shooter inspired by Halo. We're going to be doing many playtests for the game on Steam in 2024, so if you're all interested by the gameplay on screen and you want to give it a try, head over to Steam, wishlist Cross Planet, and scroll down a bit more and you'll see a request access button. If you click that, then you'll get access to the next playtest whenever I roll it out, which should be about February time, so not too far away, maybe 8 weeks. So yeah, if you want to play that with me, give feedback, report bugs, ideas, suggestions, whatever, always welcome. Thank you. Goodbye.